Hey, Mike here with Big Guns Barbecue, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make an incredible Jamaican style pork butt. And this is kind of with the jerk seasoning, and it's absolutely phenomenal. You get to put coleslaw together with it, you put it on here. I'm going to put it on the smoker, pellet smoker, and it's going to be incredible. Now, just to save time, most of the fat was trimmed off of this when I got this, and I love the fact that when you get a nice pork butt, they're not super expensive and they feed quite a few people. This one is a bone in, which I do prefer. Now, the one thing I do like to do for a couple of things is I like to score the top of my pork butt, not super deep, just enough. And one of the reasons is it allows some of the stuff to penetrate, as well as it gives a really cool presentation when you take it to the table. So when you actually unwrap this thing, it kind of has that little checkered board on it. Now, I'm not using any binder. I'm just actually using this jerk seasoning by Grace, which does the trick. Okay, now I'm gonna put a pretty liberal amount on here. We're gonna go all the way around it. Okay, now that I've put it on the seasoning, what I'm gonna, or put the seasoning on here, what I am gonna do is I like to sprinkle one more side after I put it on the bottom. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let that just rest for just probably a half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we're gonna throw it on the smoker. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this on the smoker. I got it going about 250. Obviously, I'll let some heat out. Now you'll notice this is a little thicker side. I know that my grill runs hot on this side, so I'm gonna put the thicker side over there, so it's going to kind of do that. Now, the nice thing about smoking, if you've never done it, it's pretty much set it and forget it in most cases. So I'm gonna let that just rest for probably a good 3 to 4 hours without even touching it. I may spritz it once or twice with some apple cider vinegar. I haven't decided yet, just depending on that. And then I will show you the internal temperature we're trying to get to, about 160 before wrapping. Okay, so I want to show you right now how to make Caribbean coleslaw, because I've got a pork butt cooking, and I'll tell you what, when you add coleslaw with it, especially if it's like a Caribbean jerk kind of seasoning, this is fantastic. So what I have is I got all the ingredients ready to go, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. It's basically you got your regular cabbage, red cabbage, carrots, pineapple, and mangoes, and then I have my dressing. And you literally just, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour each one of those in here, just like so. Put all that in there. Get these mangoes in here. And then, oops, got a big mess. Sorry, I use my fingers a lot. I'm kind of a hillbilly. And then I'm going to pour this dressing over top of it. Okay. I am going to use a little spatula, get the scoop it out, like so. I've made a nice mess. And then all I'm going to do is just kind of work this in here, just like this. Mix it up. And then we're going to chill this. Oops. I love making a mess when I cook, by the way.
Do you?
I do, because I do a good job at it. That's going to be good. Yes, I doubled this recipe because I have quite a few people that are going to be, I'm feeding tonight. All right, and just like that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to chill this, and after it gets cold, so it'll kind of keep that crunch going on. And that's what I do like about the cabbage. But when I'm going to put this together with the pork butt, unreal. Gonna love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull the pork butt off, and I'm gonna wrap it because this speeds up the cook. Like I said, when I cut into it, gave that nice little presentation. So I'm gonna take it back inside and get it wrapped up. Okay, so I like to wrap a pork butt in aluminum foil, and I always double foil because sometimes it just gets messy or can get ripped. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come put it right about there, and then everything is better with butter. This is just Irish butter right here that we're going to put on. And just put that on. Nice little slab. Some more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. And then I have a little bit of brown sugar. I'm just going to toss in here on top. Crumble it a bit, just like this. And what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this like that. And I'm going to wrap it nice and tight. Now we're going to put it back on the smoker, get it up to about 200 pounds or 200 degrees. All right, so we pulled this pork butt off. I have friends over here. Yell hi. Say hi, everybody. And there we go. That is what it's supposed to look like right there. And one of the true tests is, does that bone come out clean? Look at that. Steam coming off of it. It's fantastic. And what I've got is I've got some bear claws. These are kind of little plastic bear claws. And I could shred that pork right there.
Pure love.
Look at this. Yeah, I nailed that. That's good. Gotta make this. This is gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna put it on a sandwich. Watch this. All right, so I'm gonna make the perfect
Edit.
Okay, I'm gonna make the perfect pulled pork sandwich now. I'm gonna take some of this and I am going to just set it on here, my bun, like so. Throw it down. And I made this coleslaw today. This coleslaw is the Jamaican style coleslaw. And then we're gonna wrap this up. Look at that. And I'm gonna just dig in. That's fantastic. There.